Hi everyone, welcome back to Science. So today we are going to talk about how mountains are made. And to do that, we can think back to what we learned about the Earth and all the different layers that it has. Do you remember the 4 different layers of Earth? There is the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The crust is that top layer, and that's the layer that we stand on. That's the ground beneath us that we walk on all the time. And have you ever felt the ground? Is it soft? Ooh, it is really, really solid, isn't it? Because it's part of the Earth's crust. It is really solid. And did you know that underneath the ground that we walk on, there's something special? They're called tectonic plates.
What did you say?
That's a big word, isn't it? Say it with me. Tectonic plates. And the easy way to say what those are is they're really, really big pieces of rock that are all around the world on the Earth's crust, and they even go underneath the crust into the mantle sometimes too. And they are really solid. And that's what our land is on top of. And a special thing can happen when these tectonic plates are near each other and they push together. What do you think happens? Well, we're going to take a look at that together now. Let's have a look.
All right, so here I have 2 pieces of Play-Doh. I have the blue on the bottom to represent the tectonic plates, the plates underneath the ground that we're walking on all the time. And the green I put for the land that we're on. And here I'll even make a tiny little person. Let's pretend that's a person. Even though these tectonic plates are so much bigger than people, we are so tiny in comparison. So just to show you, like this is us. We can walk on top of the land, which is the green, and the blue are the plates, the tectonic plates underneath the ground all over the world. Now let me take this person off because it's about to get rowdy on Earth. So plates are always pushing away from each other and pushing up and around. They're always moving, even if we can't feel it. They're moving all the time. And plates, if they are moving towards each other like this, what do you think is going to happen? They meet. And they start to push and they collide into each other and they push up and they start to make mountains. And it's really common to see them actually go wavy like that. And that's how we'll see mountain ranges.
Isn't that so cool how mountains are made? An interesting thing you can know is that if you see a mountain that is really sharp and has really sharp edges all around it, you can tell that that is a mountain that's still growing, because those tectonic plates are still pushing and they're still pushing up in the air. But if you see mountains that are more rounded and that don't have as many sharp edges, you can tell those mountains are much, much older. Because after a while, with the wind and the water and the air, they get less sharp and they start to get weathered. The special thing about this is that it takes millions of years for these tectonic plates to keep pushing each other, and they keep growing into mountains. It definitely doesn't happen overnight. And these plates underneath us are always moving. They're moving every day just a little bit. You know how fast they move?
Nope.
Just about as long as it takes for our fingernails to grow. That's about how much they move every day. Let's see how long it takes for them to grow.
4 hours later.
So if you have some Play-Doh at home or some clay or even some paper, then you can try it at home to make your own tectonic plates and to push them together and make some mountains. I'm excited to see if you can make your own at home. Bye everyone.